College basketball, Maryland, Michigan State. You can see Maryland has not beaten a ranked non-conference opponent since November of 2004. Three-point shooting. Grievous Vasquez finds Adrian Bowie in the corner for three. Bowie, the opposite corner. Remember, they moved the three-point line in college a foot back. That's why you see the differentials there. The women use the 19-foot 9-inch mark. The men 20 feet 9 inches. Terps 5 of 10 threes in the first half, led by 3. Raymar Morgan picks up his 4th foul. Tom Izzo, Michigan State coach, not happy. He lets Morgan hear it. 4 points, 14 minutes. Vasquez rocking the suburbs, just like Quiet Riot did in Maryland. Look at that. They beat Michigan State.
Well, winner of that one gets the winner of this one. It's America's team, Gonzaga, 10th ranked, playing Oklahoma State. Gonzaga trailing by 2. We got 8 minutes to go. Jeremy Pargo, he had 15. This game is tied. And if some Pargo is good, more is better. The runner in the lane, Mark Few's club, takes a 2-point lead. But Oklahoma State coming back. Obi Monello at the top of the key. Buries the 3. The Cowboys up 1. And then Gonzaga with the basketball. Josh Heitfeld. Love to watch this kid play when he's hitting it, and the bank shot there. Gonzaga up 1, and then Jeremy at home drawing pictures of mountaintops. 83-71. Zags and Terps Friday. Oh, who's going to have the swagger?
See Sienna highlight in Dwight Yoakam's singing voice. Your thoughts?
Please. No.
Tennessee Sienna, Wayne Chisholm. Check out Chisholm and Scotty Hobson in the corner. Chisholm helps by making the switch off the pick. Hobson comes back to help force a turnover. In transition, Chisholm finds Josh Tabb for the layup. Put it on my tab. 47-27 after 1. Second half, Tennessee trapped in the corner. Check out Chisholm again. He's the first player to race down the floor to spread a 19-point lead. Bobby Mays rewards him. Chisholm and Mays, great effort. Chisholm's 15 led Tennessee. Ronaldo Woolridge, the freshman from North Hollywood. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere. Pearl, coach. Career win 398. Tennessee wins.
Ball's going to get the winner at Georgetown, Wichita State. DeJuan Summers, he had a tough first half. 0 points, 0 for 4 field goals, but he was strong in the second. Boys were just up 4 at the break, but they take a 10-point lead. Here's Summers, the baseline jam. Wichita State shot just 28%, but they're staying in it. David Kiles, the hook shot and 1, and he made the free, so we got a 2-point game. And the Shockers had a 17-6 advantage off the offensive boards. Torrey Murray, the miss, but there's Ramon Clemente with the offensive rebound. We got a 1-point game, but Summers, too much. The pass from Austin Freeman, he gets the bucket, falls down. Georgetown not falling. They win 58-50, and Sahoyas and Volunteers on Friday.
There he is. Second half, big, strong dude, double teamed underneath. Purdue did a pretty good job defending him. That's how you do it. Put the whole team around him. 5 of 14 from the field, 18 points. All right, just over 2.5 to go. Sooners by 2. Taylor Griffin, his pass is blocked. Gets it back, finds Tony Crocker, and Oklahoma has a 4-point lead. Purdue down by 2. Etwan Moore misses. Lamonji Chalison gets the rebound, hits the bucket, and draws the foul. Purdue up by 1 after the free throw. Time winding down, 74-74. Purdue, a chance to win. Moore doesn't get a shot off and go to overtime. Under a minute left. Purdue down by 1. Moore. Oh, turnover. After 2 OU free throws, 3 to tie. That'll happen sometimes. Lewis Jackson, I thought you were going to go that way. Oklahoma wins. They go to 6-0.
Good matchup in the Old Spice Classic semis. Number 12, Tennessee, and Bruce Pearl facing number 16, Georgetown. First half. Scotty Hobson taking advantage of an opening in the old zone. We are tied at 21. Second half, Wayne Chisholm, he would foul out, played only 12 minutes, so the Volunteer bench had to come through. And boy, the Vols reserves really picked it up. Cameron Tatum in the corner for Hart. Vols shot 53%, they're up 1. Tatum picks off Austin Freeman, they're up 6. The Tennessee bench outscored the Hoya subs 37-12. Tatum hit 5 of 6 threes. He had 17 points. Volunteers high-fiving the radio guy. That's nice. They are 5-0. They get the Maryland Gonzaga winner on Sunday. They beat Georgetown 90-78. So the Old Spice Classics other semi. Here is 10th ranked Gonzaga and Maryland. Gary Williams Terps coming off the upset of Michigan State. Grievous Vasquez. You know, when Grievous scores a point, he lets you know it. It kind of drives me a little nuts. I talked to Van Pelt. Tell your boy Grievous, he's just got to you know,
Can't control passes.
You didn't just win the Super Bowl after every basket, but he played well here, 11 of his 16 in the first half.
Like a producer, you need to be calm.
Nice. Poise. Gonzaga would pull away. Josh Heitfeld. There, the lost art of the mid-range jumper in the lane. Heitfeld.
Oh!
Hello, Mr. Baudier. 15 of his 22 in the second half. Zags 4-0. They've got Tennessee Sunday. They roll here 81.
5-0 Pittsburgh, number 4 in the country. 5-0 Texas Tech. They got a dude named Mike Singletary. So let's split screen the former football great with the Texas Tech basketball player. Of course, Singletary, synonymous with.
Oh, you got all the checklists.
Two checklists. LeBron dunk checklist earlier. Here's the Mike Singletary checklist. He's like the football player.
Is dropping pants on the list.
Great defense. Speed, like Mike Singletary, pretty good speed for a middle linebacker. And, of course, we know Singletary with the sockets and the pants story and telling his own player to get off the bench.
The whole thing.
Very intense. And so is this Singletary, also very intense. However, Sam Young and Levance, rhymes with pants, Fields, too much Pittsburgh for Texas Tech.
Duquesne rattled at Duke. Coach K and the Cameron Crazies, the Dukes at Duke. And you know those Cameron Crazies, they can drive you nuts. First half, watch Eric Evans, caught in the trap, gets called for traveling. And Crazy's attention, it's time to ask yourself, fellas, why there are no women sitting really anywhere near you. You may just want to take a step back and look at it. Really, guys, you're all by yourselves, and it's time to examine that. And they're all over these guys. And, you know, there are a couple of girls there, but it's a little sparky. I'm just saying, step back and big picture in the whole thing. Jay Williams, former Duke great, your thoughts?
Cameron Indoor Stadium is probably the loudest place I've ever played. I remember a couple years ago, we were playing Virginia, the point guard was coming down, and he called the same exact play 3 times. Nobody heard him. You know why? Because the Cameron Crazies were making a difference. That's why they're the Cameron Crazies.
Lance Thomas at a career-high 21. The Dukies, 7-0. They shot just a smidge under 55%, and they win 95-72.
You should start a date there.
Yeah.
Michigan State, Oklahoma State, Tom Izzo, Raymar Morgan. They're 23-1. When he gets at least 15, there's some Lee Corso sound effects. There you go. Follow the big yellow arrow. That's my advice, kids. Morgan, Travis Walton, and Morgan goes to the hoop. Pass and cut, kids. Marquise Gray there. Spartans led 25-16. Lucas the steal. Drive to the basket and 1. Michigan State leads by 12 after the made free throw. Second half, Spartans up 64-48. Morgan.
Terrific young player. Good player.
Lucas. Morgan. Michigan State wins. They put up 94. And they moved to 3-1. 29.
Nothing. Cardinals, Hilltoppers meeting out-of-state in Nashville, Tennessee. And here's what I mean. Watch Rich Pitino's club throwing up the 3. Terrence Williams from the corner, missing. Andre McGee, no. So the 3 means everything if you make it. It means nothing if you keep clanking it. Earl Clark, no. Will Scott, well, surely, there you go. Will's got a good look. And well, no. Edgar Sosa, skip pass, you know he is a marksman. Except for there, where luckily he hit the floor. Pitino's boys went 6 for 30 from three-point range in the game. That is a measly 20%. Second half, Louisville down 5. Smarto Samuels goes up for the dunk, and Jeremy Evans goes up with him. Look at the fantastic defensive play by Evans. Not in this neutral floor house, you. Samuels had 11 points. Stephen Pettigrew, 5-point lead. Oh, yeah, so nice. He had 17 points, 12 rebounds, and then it's 9 points. A.J. Slaughter dry. Oh, don't let that smooth taste for you. Hilltopper's going to win at 68-54. Slaughter at career-high 25.
Who has the swagger? Gonzaga, Tennessee, 2 top 12 ranked teams. Championship game, Old Spice Classic. Bruce Pearl looking for his 400th win. Mark Few and Bruce Pearl trail only Roy Williams when the discussion is winning percentage among active coaches. And speaking of percentages, since '96, Gonzaga hasn't lost when hitting more than half of its 3-point field goal attempts in a game. In this game, they went 11 of 20. So would history hold? Josh Heitfeld, the big fella. He had 17 points, 2 threes. And then Jeremy Pargo, he's your tourney MVP, number 2 there. He passes to Matt Bolden. He was 3 of 4 from 3. Matty had 17. Then Stephen Gray came into the game just 3 of 18 from distance, 4 of 6 in this one. And Gonzaga, they win it 83-74. Now they play at Tennessee on January 7th. Asheville to Asheville, dust to dust. Top-ranked North Carolina going to bury UNC Asheville. Tyler Hansbrough, he's rehabbing that shin injury. He's not going to play. Ty Lawson, steal, through traffic, layup, and the foul. More from the first, and UNC's pulling away. Lawson going to miss the three. Deion Thompson, though. One man gathers what another man spills. He had 17 points, 9 rebounds. Lawson, another steal. He had 5 on the day, and it's the first time he's cracked 20 in the Smith Center. He finishes with 22. It's 53-19 at the half. How about Danny Green? This is deep. Coach's club hit 14 of 27 from 3. Green hit all 6 of his threes in the second. A couple of the super freshmen. Larry Drew the second to Ed Davis there. He had 13 and 10. North Carolina wins 116-48.
Let us explore what was happening with Wichita State and Michigan. A little storm and water trouble at the Old Spice Classic in Orlando. As you see there, that's not supposed to happen on an indoor thing. Rain blowing through the roof vents and onto the court delays things 44 minutes. So you see it, it's a rain delay. They got Sparkies out there with the towels to wipe everything up, and we had a rain delay that eventually was won by the Phillies. Wichita State up 5 here. Graham Hatch knocks down the 3 from the wing. Wichita State led by 4 at intermission, which was scheduled. You're supposed to take that time off. Sparty coming back. Raymar Morgan drives through the lane. Michigan State ahead by 4 moments later. Reggie Chamberlain, oh boy, blocked by Terrell Summers, and on the other end, Summers going to finish high off the window with the left hand. Michigan State, part of a 22-8 run, and they get the best of the Wheat Shockers, 65-57, Sparty.
He was working this game for ESPN. Georgetown made 10 of its first 14 shots. They were working the back door. Sean Mosley looking at Julian Vaughn, and Mosley's man, Austin Freeman, goes Willie Dixon on him. Greg Monroe here. Lefty Drizel, the former Maryland coach, said the 6'11 freshman looks like he might be the next Bill Russell. How's that for praise? Hoyas up 18 at the half, and then when Maryland paid attention to the back cut, the Hoyas cut him with the 3. DeJuan Summers with a couple of them there. Monroe going to kick it out to Freeman, who had 18. Georgetown's going to win it 75-48. Vasquez just 2 points for Maryland. Georgetown, they've got bragging rights.